Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. It's the middle show of the day. What day is it? Tuesday. It's Tuesday, it's our middle show of the day during our 12 days of Craftmas, which means it's masterclass time. Yes, right throughout the 12 days that we're doing, we are bringing you the masterclasses, which are covering off a whole range of different things. I know we've covered off box making yesterday, loads more to come. The one I'm looking forward to a little bit later on this week is toy making with the lovely Becky Swan. That's coming up later. This one is going to be all about essentials. Yeah, so we're going to be talking all things cardstock, all things adhesive. We're going to be looking at papers and vellums. We're going to be looking at storage. We're going to be looking at tools. And it's going to be pretty much over to you for this show because, you know, we want you to tell us what you want us to do. And if you don't suggest anything, it's going to be a long 2 hours. We'll get started and give you some opportunities to get some ideas. No, if you don't suggest anything, we'll just do our own thing, you know, how that will go. Also, as part of our 12 days of Craftmas, we spin the wheel each and every day. As you can see, it is over my shoulder and it landed on flash sale. 30% off selected cardstock on the web, card and paper actually, boom, there you go. Have a look, it's all there. There is a little section on the website full of goodies. Get in though and have a look, grab those deals whilst you can. It has been already very busy this morning on Wake Up Call. Lots of people shopped early and that flash sale is just until midnight wherever you are, don't forget. All of the daily deals that we do via the spin of the wheel last up until midnight, and then of course we move into the next day and that wheel is spun again. It might be another flash sale tomorrow if it lands on that, but it is definitely 30% off to date your card and your paper. And we've got some fantastic deals in this show too, so stick with us, 2 hours of fun. It is me and also the one and only, one of my absolute faves, the fantastic Michelle McCarthy. How are you?
I'm very well. I was all right until you stood there and went, "Hello, I'm Ben Moseby. I'm here with Masterclass with Michelle. But I'm looking forward to Becky's later this week."
Oh no, I didn't mean like that. No, I didn't say that. I said I am looking forward to toy because it's a bit different, isn't it? Like toy
I'm
making.
so excited for Becky's toy making.
What, you mean you're more excited about that than you are about this? I'm finished. I'm back. I'm just picking up the card.
No, I'm looking forward to this masterclass. I'm looking forward to Becky's, but I'm looking forward to this one because it's all about all those essentials, and I like this one because I can answer all the questions. Unlike when I was at school and, you know, they asked me questions, I had no idea.
Right.
But this one, I know my glues, I know my papers, my card. I, fingers crossed, will know the answer to any and all questions that you're going to throw at us.
Is that craft-related questions or just questions in general?
Craft-related questions in general, no maths. I'm not pouring. Other stuff, yes. My favourite colour, my favourite perfume, you know, what kind of earrings I like to wear. Those kind of easy questions.
Michelle, what's your favourite colour?
Pink.
Correct.
Thank you.
We have had some questions in already, which is marvellous. Pat wants to know about which glues are best for certain papers or projects, which we can talk about a little bit later on. And Lilia says, "Hi everyone, why are you in that studio?" Well, I asked the question myself, why are we in this studio? That is the big question, isn't it? No, the main studio is being used for a bit of filming in, I think, about an hour and a half time. But we'll be back in the other studio later on, so keeps it fresh, doesn't it? Keeps it fresh. We've got Radical Rachel on the socials currently with us. Ben McCarthy already in, saying good afternoon, everybody.
Who got in first, Rachel or Ben?
Rachel.
Ah, okay. You won this time.
Polly Coe joins us from Brownstown in Florida. Vanessa Fuentes says good morning from Florida. Linda says good morning. And Pat Demarest says good morning from New Jersey. Lynn Blackledge says good. Lynn Black says good afternoon. She doesn't say good. She just says good afternoon. Our little sandbox says hello everyone, and also hi to Pat and Lillian. Pat will come on to talk about glues in just a second. One thing we do need to talk about is the G2. Do you want to be part of the G2 crew? your opportunity to join the G2 crew for the best ever price that we've done it for, $159.99 or $239.99 if you're a platinum member. Big savings to be had. If you're brand new as well, sign up via the website to Club Inspire. It's free to do and you will receive that amazing price. It's got the same power and the same precision that you would expect from your Gemini. However, you are going to get kind of loads of upgrades with this. Things like, for example, that optical sensor, so it's going to read all of the different plate sizes for you. Things like it's quieter, it's quicker. You've got your storage in there as well. You've got the flaps which fold down for you as well. You've also got your 3 USB plugs on there too, which, Michelle, are very handy, aren't they, those USBs, particularly if you want to kind of watch and craft at the same time and more.
Yes, absolutely. What I love is it's upgraded. You've got all those new features, everything that Ben was just saying. So you've got your chocolate storage box.
Yes, chocolate storage.
If you've got a giant bar of chocolate, that can sit there. It's absolutely brilliant. We've got all those parts on. You know, we've got our new vacuum, Vernon vacuum. We've got the light pad. You can have those plugged in and your phone or your tablet, whatever it is that you're using. Again, quicker, quieter. My favourite thing, and I know it sounds really sad, is the fact that you can put your smaller plates through.
Yeah.
That way and that way.
Yeah.
But not only that, if you've got those Go
teeny
plates.
tiny ones.
They're teeny tiny ones. So you've got, it's just an absolute brilliant upgrade for this. And the fact that it's got that beautiful new raspberry and it all closes. So all those kind of little things just make it fabulous, definitely.
As you can see there as well, you've got your slidey glidey feet as well. And I must just mention, and I shall mention her from now on, Laura, who is one of our viewers. She has a USB massage chair which she plugs into her Gemini 2.
Yeah.
So she has a massage while she crafts. If that isn't showbiz, I don't know what is. It's your opportunity to pick yours up today at that amazing price, best ever price, $159.99 or $239.99. Already lots gone out of the door today. Betty Weaver's joined us saying we have a sick kiddo here. Missed the last bit of wake up call when he needed me. Mary Beth Doyle joins us from Minnesota. And Lillian Kwok says, I was just watching Hobbymaker and the presenter said, Corinne, if she'd been an accountant in a former life, I've emailed in Corinne Vorderman. Well, that's what we sort of call her here as well, because she's always doing maths, isn't she? If there is a deal to be broken down to the smallest kind of common denominator, you can always rely on Corinne to break it down, the maths. Corinne Vorderman. Right, let's move on. Anything you want to see, honestly, ask us, because we might be singing and dancing by the end of the show if you don't get your suggestions in of what you want to see in this masterclass. We are going to have a look, first of all, at your Neon Dreams pad. Loads of these available for you over in the flash sale part of the website. This is not in the flash sale, however, it is a 10% saving, and you're going to get your club discount, of course, on top of this as well. Been very popular over the last few days, actually. And it is just a beautiful pad. You can see, actually, in the studio, it picks it up even better the way the lights are angled. The sheen that you've got off that beautiful pearl cardstock is absolutely next level. And the designs, wowee. I mean, I've never seen anything quite like it. Let's ask Michelle as well, A-side or B-side?
Oh, I like the B-sides.
Yes. Me too.
It's like an oil slick, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just love it.
We did a little poll on this actually a while ago, and the majority of people said they did actually prefer that B side to the A side. That, I think, is my favourite paper though, having said that.
I do like that one.
Yeah. It did look a bit sort of like volcanic lava, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, or I don't know, a snake off to an 80s party or something.
Yes.
Yeah. But look, it's the most extravagant card pad I think that you're ever going to receive. It's Debbie Robinson in a card pad. It's 300 GSM as well, so you've got that really nice weight of cardstock for construction, and we're going to give it to you in 6x6 too. £20, $28 if you're a platinum member. That is the first deal on the show today. Let's have a look at what's going on the website as far as the flash sale is concerned. 30% off selected card and paper. Shall we have a quick little look? Go on, click on it, click on it. Go on, Jamie, click on it. Let's see what's there. Now, the My Special Papers, I can tell you, are they still in stock? Yes, by the skin of their teeth. I think we've got 5 of them left now. You've got 30% off there, plus you're going to get your discount, of course, as well. There's Bella Luna in there. There's always like your core cardstocks in there too, so things like your classic Nina cardstock in there. We've got things like Centura Pearl in there, A4 printable Snow White Silver Centura Pearl. Collections like the 12 Days of Christmas, Wild at Heart, Nature's Gardens in there. Also, let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going, go up. Go up, there we go. Wild at Heart, we've got your card and envelopes in there. 12 Days of Christmas. That glitter cardstock with your matte mirror and your mirror, the luxury, which is normally I think $9.99, $6.99 today. Then you've got your discount on top of that as well, so goodness only knows what that's going to come down to. Snow Queen, we've got some more Centura Pearl in there. We've got, what's that one? That's the Fuchsia collection. More of that beautiful glitter cardstock and the matte mirror and mirror cardstock. Oh, Colours of Summer is available as well. I thought that had disappeared. Listen, I'm not going to spend all day going through this. You need to do a bit of work for yourself. But it's all there for you. Do have a look. Please click on it. Those deals are there while stocks last, and with 30% off only for today as part of that flash sale on selected card and paper. Right, let's have a look at some deals over the other side with Michelle. You've got some linen cardstock.
I have one of my all-time favourite things. You know I wax lyrical about linen cardstock. It's absolutely my favourite. I have got 3 packs here for you. £40 or $40 for all 3 of these, and
wow.
that's not all. If you platinum, obviously it goes down £32, $40. I beg my pardon. Beg your pardon. I beg my pardon.
Beg your pardon.
Beg my pardon. So let's just have a little quick look through them, because these across these 3 packs you have got so many different colours in there. So just holding that up to the camera, look at all those colours. You've got the reds, you've got the orange, you've got that lovely teal, you've got blue, then you've got that lighter green, and then you've got a navy blue in there.
Lovely.
So all those colours. So that is your Kingfisher. You are also getting your Wild at Heart.
Yes.
So again, you can see, so in fact I'll pop them together in a minute. Across all the different packs that you're going to get, you're not really getting much of a crossover. You're getting greens through all your packs, but totally different greens. You're getting pinks through all your packs, but totally different greens. So, just trying to grab that one, there you go. So you've got, so that lovely pink, for instance, bringing the pink in from the Kingfisher, you can see it's a pink, totally different pink. So what you are getting is you are getting lots and lots of different colours. And then finally, you're getting the fabulous fuchsia. So let me, I'm getting there with that.
That
slowly,
is really quite good. I still can't master that yet.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
The
is it wiggle and
shuffle.
pull?
Yeah, wiggle and pull. Wiggle and pull. Sounds like a dance.
Yeah. And wiggle and pull.
Again, you've got those lovely pinks, you've got those blues, purples, and again, across all of your packs, you've got different pinks, different blues, different greens. But so one of the questions I got asked is, because I've mentioned it so many times, what I love about this card is you've got that white core. Yeah. Lots of people like a colour core. A colour core, for one, is more expensive, and for two, I don't like it as much because I don't think you can do as much with it. Okay. So the fact that you can do all those distressing your edges with your linen card, if it's got a white core, your distress is like a mum on a morning when she's trying to get kids ready for school. Not at tea time, you know, the morning run is definitely the worst thing. So you get more of a distress. If you've got a colour core, you can still distress the edges, but because it's colour coming through, it's not as exciting, it doesn't stand out as much, and it's not as bold. The fact that these have got a white core just means you've got lots more techniques at your fingertips that you can do. So I'm thinking, I'm just going to pick a dark colour. So from the Kingfisher collection, you've got this lovely navy blue. So let me just quickly trim that down because I've got my embossing folder. Now I always go on about how it looks lovely when you emboss your linen card and then sand those edges away or the top bit away. So we're going to do that. I'm going to show you how fabulous it looks. Not only because someone asked, but because I love to do this anyway. So let's just pop that there. So I'm going to bring this one in because this is the one that I was using this morning. It's from the magazine. So if you want it, that magazine is still available. Oh, it's almost like I'm selling. It's almost like I'm doing what I'm here to do, isn't it? Show how it works and sell it as well.
Great job.
I thank you. So we're going to pop it in. I've cut it sort of roughly the same size. So let's pop it in. It's a 2D embossing folder, so we're just going to use our 2 outside plates. And the good thing is, it just fits on those plates as well, so I can be running that through on my smaller plates. Either way, because it goes both ways. So, almost straight away, you can see that white core comes through. But what I love to do is I've always got a piece of sandpaper, and it's a weird thing to carry about in my pencil case, isn't it? But I've always got a piece of sandpaper. If you don't have any sandpaper, if you've got a nail file or an emery board, anything like that, that's going to work. But all you're going to do is you're going to just take it very gently over the top of that pattern.
Ah, wow.
And look how much.
Is that like specialist sandpaper, craft sandpaper, or
just a bit of sandpaper, just a bit of fine sandpaper that I nicked off the husband.
Yeah.
He nicks my scissors.
Fair's fair then.
You know, I'm going to exactly. I'm going to take his bits of sandpaper. So that is just doing it very gently.
That's
so
really
can you
nice.
see how it really makes it pop? Now, because this has got 2 different patterns on it, actually, if I go in a little bit more, a little bit firmer, just on that half in the middle, we'll make that pop a little bit more than the rest.
Yeah.
So you can see why it's one of my most favourite things to do, because it's a lot of fun.
Well, like you said as well, that's the benefit of having that white core, isn't it?
That white core, you're not going to get this effect if you have got a colour core. You're going to sand it away and it's still going to be the same colour, so it would still be blue, popping through. So the best thing about this is now you can bring in an ink on the top, so a pink or whatever colour, a different ink that you can pop on the top. You're still going to get that white core distress coming through, but then you've got a bit of ink. It looks amazing. In fact, with your, I'll throw one and pick one up with your gilding wax. So let's pop it on, just show you how amazing. Thank you very much. So don't forget with our gilding waxes, they were made for furniture, so they're going to work on your furniture as well as on these. But what it does is just popping it on, going over that emboss just on the top. Again, always adding a little bit at a time. Don't go with a big lump, it's not going to look very nice. Just adding it to that middle bit is going to make it stand out even more.
Oh, the price police have arrived. They've seen the deals that we're doing.
So there you go. So if you look at that, you've still got the distress coming through, but you've got colour on top as well. If you do nothing else with your textured cardstock than just this one technique, I mean, you're going to do lots of things with it, but because ours has got that white core, it means I think it's better, and you're going to get all those. What, you're going to get 73 sheets?
73 seems like an odd number.
That seems an odd
Is
number,
there 25
doesn't it?
in one, I think? Is that what
I think
it is?
there is, isn't there?
There's 25 in the fuchsia.
24 and 25, yes. So there's 25 in that fabulous
What was the last
fuchsia.
one that you're getting there? Can you just go back
So
to the
you've
last
got
one?
Kingfisher. You've got the wild...
Yes! Yes!
You really got me with that one.
What was the last one? What are you going to go back to?
I'm going to go back
Yeah.
to the fuchsia.
I think that's my favourite one in ages. Gotcha.
And I full on fell for it as well.
I know you did. But actually, though, what a great! I mean, this is not going to be a show where you're going to see lots of finished cards. But that, to me, was a great demonstration of what you can do. Simply quick emboss, bit of sanding, adding a bit of your gluey. There's a card front straight away, isn't it? Add an embellishment, add a sentiment, really quick, easy crafting, and that's what you can do with our linen cards. 73 sheets in that bundle. Rachel's just saying, I love that fuchsia cardstock pack so much, to be honest. Make sure you get it, everyone. Hi also to Stephanie says, hi Ben, hope you're feeling better. The old vertigo's feeling a bit better today, but I don't know if I mentioned earlier, I popped my shoulder out of joint yesterday pushing something out the back of the car. So whilst I'm not feeling as wobbly, I've got a very sore shoulder, but thank you for asking. Helen says, I bought the Bella Luna and the Neon Dreams 12x12 pads in the flash sale. Those are fantastic deals. Cannot wait to get them. And Stephen says, afternoon everyone. Ben, do you still have your working fireplace Christmas jumper? Yes, I do. I might wear that. Maybe I'll wear that at the end of the week. That one is, it's an absolute cracker, that one. I should get that out very soon. Wow, I can't believe it, says Christine Mahoney, how much it is snowing out of the window by Michelle. Stay safe. I know it has been coming down today, honestly.
I think we're going to get snowed in.
I
think we're going to get snowed in.
Yeah, I think it's come down a lot in the last sort of 20 minutes or so. It does look like we're snowed. The way you do, don't open the window. Do not open that window because it's going to come on in.
No, I won't.
Right, let's crack on. We are... I know you know it's not a real window, Christine. I know you know. Right, Centura Pearl we're going to have a look at next. Anything you want to see? I know we will talk glues for whoever it was who asked about the glues earlier. That was, I think it was Pat. We will talk glues in a bit, but Centura Pearl, let's look at this deal with Michelle, the 6-pack of metallic card. When are you using your Centura Pearl, Michelle? When do you normally sort of go for this? Are you making like your card bases out of this, or when do you sort of turn to it?
The Centura Pearl is absolutely brilliant. So you want to go on your weight, and you can see this is a 310 GSM.
Yeah.
It says it right there. So 310 GSM. It's our white cardstock, and then you've got that coating on the top. So it's our white cardstock that is the 300 GSM, and then that coating, whatever magical stuff they do to get that beautiful Centura Pearl finish, gives it that extra 10 GSM. So what this is absolutely brilliant for your card bases. You absolutely do not have to do a white card base or a black card base. Your Centura Pearl is absolutely brilliant for that. So again, especially at Christmas, step out of your comfort zone. As much as I use my white and black for everything, sort of put it down, step away from the card, and pick up, especially these. So I'm going to go through these and show you them. Okay. So we've got the pale gold, absolutely gorgeous. So in each of these packs, the single colour packs, you're going to get 10 of each in here. 60 sheets in total. Again, so £19 or $33 for all of these. You've got your pale gold, and you can see it is so different to your solar gold. So again, all 310 GSM. This is my favourite, this green gold. Yeah. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Don't see that one very often, do we?
No, not as often as I'd like. It is one of my all-time favourites. And then, of course, we've got a rose gold, which again, absolutely beautiful. You've got a copper in here. And then you've got pale silver, and actually that pale silver is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, 310 GSM, you've got that coating on top. Don't worry about if I score it, is it going to crack? It's not, it's our Centura Pearl, so you know that you're going to be able to score it, but bags, boxes, tags, bases, even construction, because it's a 310 GSM, if you wanted to make a little drawer set or something like that, it's going to be absolutely perfect for that. But again, I mean, we're going to go into glues in a little bit. You're going to use a different glue for this one to your all-purpose, but we'll go through that when we go through the glues. I'll explain what glues you need to use with what. But that gold collection, all those golds. So you've got, look at this. Shiny. Look at that. a rainbow of gold coloured Centura Pearl, and if you're platinum, you're paying £15.20 or $26.40.
Absolutely brilliant. Rhonda says, okay, now on the big screen and sync the sound with my computer, so now I can hear. How big's the big screen? Let us know. On the big screen. Always want to get on the big screen.
I feel sorry for anyone who's got me on the big screen.
What are you talking about? In high definition.
I know.
4K
I need high
HD.
definition makeup. Can you get high definition
You
makeup?
can get that now, can't you? Like HD makeup.
Really?
I'm sure you can. People pay a lot of money for that stuff. I just get a bit of the, you know, and a bit of the.
Yeah.
And sometimes a bit of the. Only on weekends though. Centura Pearl, so that was your metallics collection. I have got your kind of standard colours, if you like. A 6-piece set once again. I was thinking there's only 5 there because you left one behind, Ben. So again, everything that Michelle said, basically, you've just got a lovely array of different colours here. High quality, top notch, 310 GSM, or A4 size, single-sided as well, in these 6 different colours. So you're going to get 10 sheets of your Christmas red, 10 sheets of a lot of people's favourite, the old here's a beautiful purple. You've got your baby pink in there, lovely lilac, some lovely sort of more muted sort of pastel tones in here as well. Hopefully you can see the sort of sheen that you get from your Centura Pearl. I know it's in a plastic bag, but even still, you do get that beautiful sheen from our Centura Pearl. And again, like Michelle was saying, if you are going to score this, going to make cards, construction out of it, it's really, really fantastic to score. No feathering, no creasing. You've got your baby blue in there, and also that lovely royal blue as well. So again, a lovely array of colours that you're getting, 10 sheets in each, the 6 different colours that you're seeing there from your royal blue, baby blue, lilac, baby pink, deep purple, and your Christmas red. £15.20 if you're platinum, or $26.40 if you're shopping in the US and you're a platinum member. Don't forget, more deals like this over on the website. That flash sale is only here up until midnight tonight. What are you shopping for? Who's got what in the baskets? Let me know. We want to know what you're getting, making the most of those extra savings. Next up, let's talk about the best, as far as I'm concerned, glitter card in the business with Michelle. This is like top notch, isn't it?
It really is. It's definitely. So I think our Centura Pearl, be it our metallics, our coloured, or our glitters, is some of the best card I have ever used.
Yeah.
So yeah, our Centura Pearl glitter. We've got, again, these are 10 packs, single colour. This is a 250 GSM, so
Okay.
It's still absolutely perfect for your card bases and your box bases. If you're making card bases, boxes, bags, things like that, bags you can get away with paper, but I think a box or your card bases, you don't want to go lower than a 250 because it goes too flippy. Flippy floppy, that's the technical term for it.
Flippy floppy.
Flippy floppy. You can mat and layer your card, absolutely, but what you're not going to be able to do is where your card is standing, your card base, you don't mat and layer right up to that edge. So what you've still got quite a flimsy edge to your card. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's still anything less than a 250, it's a no-go for your card bases. This, absolutely perfect for it. So I've got some beautiful colours here for you. I've got the baby blue, which again is the most gorgeous blue. So you're thinking, baby cards, baby blue, baby pink, new baby, Easter, everything like that. There's a colour for every occasion. Rose gold.
Ooh, yes.
To match, obviously, your Centura Pearl. All these colours are going to match your Centura Pearl beautifully. Love this. This royal blue is just absolutely stunning. You've got the copper there as well. Oh, look, it says there, designed to work perfectly with Centura Pearl.
Well, I never did.
Would you credit it?
It's like we plan these things.
No, right? And then you've got that beautiful lilac. What I love about our Centura Pearl, our glitter card, it's encapsulated. Do you have it there, look?
Lilac and lilac.
Look at that.
Royal
it
blue and
does
royal blue.
Work perfectly. There's my blue. There you go, look.
Any more?
Baby pink, baby blue.
You got baby pink, baby blue there?
I have.
No way.
Yes way. Look at that.
Oh, sorry.
Absolutely. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Works beautifully together. It's almost like they know what they're doing, isn't
Yeah.
it?
What are the other colours you got? Is it two?
I've got copper and rose gold.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've got those. Let me get them out.
Oh, here we go.
Copper
So if you get,
and rose
I'm
gold.
just tweeting to the show now. If you get the 2 Centura Pearl bundles and the bundle of Centura Pearl Glitter, you've got matches all the way across the board.
You have, absolutely. So I've got my copper there, look.
Yeah.
Matches beautifully together. And then the last one, that rose gold, so you can see where.
Well,
so if you're wanting to mat and layer, if you're wanting to create boxes, oh, it's there, look. If you're wanting to create boxes, you're going to do your baby pink base in your Centura Pearl. You're going to do the lid in this glitter card. And you're going to love using this glitter card because it's encapsulated.
Yeah.
So it literally means, so the glitter is on there, but it's encapsulated in that special layer of glue, which means it's no shed. I'd rub one on my beard, but I don't want to open any of the packs. Just to prove to you.
Do you know what? One of the most joyous things about having my beard for the month was that I got to do the beard test for myself, and I can genuinely say that it doesn't shed. It's incredible stuff, isn't it?
It really is, and definitely. I mean, my husband loves it when I'm working with this and not glitter, because it doesn't get stuck all over his head like the glitter does.
Yeah.
And you know, so it's husband Ben approved, and it's Ben Moseby approved as well. But a brilliant price, £15.20 for your platinum, $22.40 for 60 sheets of glitter card. I think that's a bargain.
Ben McCarthy and Ben Moseby approve this message. Hi to Anne, who says nothing worse than a floppy box. And also to Rhonda, Rhonda, who's watching us on the big screen, says it's not big, but bigger than my computer screen, 54 inches. That's a big TV. I think that's as big as the one we have in our living room, 54. I know some people I kind of caught up because we had a 32-inch TV screen for ages, and then about a year and a half ago we bought this ours might be 55 inches, and I was thinking, I got this massive TV now. No, everyone else just move up to 80-inch screens, haven't they? It's always behind. Always behind. But never mind, how big do you want to go? Limited edition Ultimate Pro paper. Let's just quickly show you this deal. You guys have loved this since we launched it just a few weeks back. £44 or $52 for the set here. In essence, you're going to be getting 108 sheets of our gorgeous pearl cut. It says paper, but it's card. It's 250 GSM. And it's a really, really beautifully designed set here. In the Botanical Garden, you've got all of these beautiful kind of bigger florals, bigger floral patterns. Look at the shine that you're getting off that pearl card as well. It shows up so well here in this studio particularly. And then on the reverse, you've got kind of the background design of each of the sort of designs that you've got. So here, look, you've got the beautiful, beautiful florals in the foreground. That is just the background of the A side. So again, if you want something a little bit more muted, more stripped back, you've got that. If you want something that is all singing, all dancing, you've got that right across this card pad. All the colours again are the colours of the rainbow. All of the colours that you've got in here are going to match up absolutely beautifully with the rainbow pad that I'll just show you in a minute. So bright and so shiny, that effect, even Father Christmas has to put his sunglasses on. Ho, 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 ho! There you go. So that is your Botanic Garden. Alongside that, you're going to get your Ditzy Floral. So again, this is the same colour palette. The designs that you're going to get on here, hence the name Ditzy, are a little bit smaller, a little bit more ditzy. And on the reverse, rather than having the kind of background of the A side, some of these are patterned. You've got diagonals, you've got squares on there. This one, again, you get a slightly different pattern on the reverse, but the majority of them, you will get stripes. We've got some, again, vertical lines going across, horizontal lines rather, and then as we go through, loads and loads of beautiful designs through that pad. On top of all of that, those 72 sheets, you're then going to get your rainbow, onto my voice there, rainbow, and the rainbow is all of these beautiful double-sided colours that will work wonderfully with your ditzy florals and your botanic gardens. And look, if I just line them all up, you can see. Look, perfect colour match. Look, 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 look. Oh, yes, perfect colour match. Perfect colour match. £44 or $52 for the collection. $250 GSM. Buy it now. What are you waiting for? If you want more great deals, we have got loads on the website for you. In our flash sale, 30% off card and paper. There it is, bottom of the screen. Oh, and I've just been told we have got one chance left to buy the final My Special Papers pad. One left. Next person gets it. The rest of you miss out. That is down to $41.99 with that discount. UK sterling. Sterling, isn't it me? UK pounds. Pound sterling. And you'll get an extra 20% off, of course, if you're platinum as well, which I know the majority of you are. Right, what we doing? Okay, right. We're going to go for a break now. Okay, we'll give you opportunity to get checked out. So let's give you 3 or 4 minutes. Any more comments, any more questions, get them in and we will do this for you the other side of this. Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website. Our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to help you add those crafty goodies to your basket and check out. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. First, head on over to the Crafters Companion homepage. Select the correct geographical location at the top of the page. Next, log into your My Crafters account. Explore the site and products using the navigation bar at the top of the screen. When you find the product you want, add to your basket by clicking the Add to Basket button. You'll then have the option to view your basket or continue shopping. If you want to check out, click View Your Basket. Here you can see the list of items you've added along with the order summary on the right-hand side of the screen. This is also where you'll see your loyalty discount. And just remember, the price you're seeing at this stage is excluding any delivery charges. This will also be your opportunity to add any discount codes you may have. Simply type in the code, hit apply, and if your code is valid, you should see the correct amount of discount deducted from your order total. Once you're happy to go ahead with your order, click the Proceed to Checkout button in the summary box on the right-hand side of your screen. If you want to use ShopPay, PayPal or Google Pay, you can select the relevant option under Express Checkout and you'll be given instructions on how to check out. If you have a gift card, you can enter the code on the right-hand side of the screen and press Apply. You should see the correct amount of discount deducted from your total. If you'd like to pay by card, the details linked to your account should appear in the relevant fields. If these aren't showing, you'll need to fill out the correct details. When you've entered your payment information, click the Continue to Shipping button at the bottom of the screen. Select your preferred shipping option, click Continue to Payment. Here you can enter your card details or select ShopPay, PayPal or ClearPay. Next, make sure the correct billing address is entered under the billing address section, or if this is the same as your shipping address, then you'll have the option to select it. Click Pay Now, and that's it. You'll be taken to a thank you page with an order number, and you'll also receive a confirmation email with the details of your crafty purchase, which will be on its way to you very soon. Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to help you log into your account on our brand new site. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Go to the Crafters Companion homepage. Make sure to select the correct location at the top of the page. Go to the My Crafters icon on the top right of your screen. Next, enter your email address. Then enter your password. Click the sign in button. You should now be logged into your account and taken to your My Crafters page. When you log out, go to the left-hand side of the page and click the Log Out button in the My Account box. When you're logged out, you'll be taken back to the Crafters Companion page. And it's as easy as that. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for checking out your carts and baskets. Just to confirm, the My Special Paper Pads, bad news, have now sold out. Good news, if you fancy a road trip, I've been reliably informed there were 12 in stock in the Chesterfield store. It's a long way to go if you live in Nebraska, but you know, you might fancy a trip. But yes, they've now gone on the web. Well done if you've got your hands on those. In all seriousness though, if you do live anywhere near the Chesterfield store and you want to grab those, there are currently 12 in stock. we know everything these days with this new website. That is brilliant. It's so good. We will come on to adhesives in just a little bit. I know, Pat, you're waiting for your question to be answered. However, what we've got for you is a selection of our three most used cardstocks, right? So we've got our Nina card, we've got our watercolor card, and we've got our now just called card. Not, I told you that earlier on, didn't I? The multi-purpose card is now just card. So let me show you the deals, and then we're going to go to Michelle to talk all around these, to talk about the differences between them all. So first of all, Nina cardstock. This is an incredible buy. It's kind of like you're buying two, getting one for free. Even better than that if you are a Platinum member. £7.98 or $11.18 is the deal on that. So you're getting 48 sheets in total of your Nina card. Again, we'll chat around that with Michelle in just a second. When are you going to be using your Nina card? We will find out in just a few moments' time. So that's the deal on your Nina card. The card, just called card. No, it is still the same multi-purpose card. I don't know why we've just called it card now. So white multi-purpose card. Again, in essence here, you're buying two, getting one for free. So you're getting 180 sheets in total. You're only paying for 120 sheets. £20.78 is the Platinum price. So it's even better if you're in the club. $31.98 if you're shopping in the US. And again, what we're going to be using this for, we will find out with Michelle in just a few moments' time. I mean, I know the answers, but I'm just, I'm teeing it all up for Michelle. I'm not here to tell you that. I'm just here to tell you what we've got.
You're just here to read the comments.
Yes, yes. And do it very well.
You do it very, very well.
And last but by no means least, your watercolor cardstock. Now, if you're not that sure what you're going to be using your card or your Nina card for, you can probably guess what your watercolor cardstock is for. And again, you're going to be using, or getting, I should say, 3 packs, but you're only going to be paying for 2. So 45 sheets in total. Pretty much paying just for 30 of those. Even better than that if you were a Platinum member. £11.18 if you're Platinum. $14.38 if you're shopping in the US and you're a Platinum member. As far as your white cardstock is concerned, those, Michelle, really are your sort of 3 core types of card that you're going to use. But let's go right back to basics here, because I know there's new people watching all the time. Our white multi-purpose card, because that's what it is, our Nina card and our watercolor card all got their own sort of like specific purposes, haven't they?
They have. You was reading those comments so well. I was so caught up in what you were saying. I didn't hear you throw to me.
Thank you. And it was such a great throw as well, wasn't it? So very natural.
I feel a little bit like I'm buffering today. So if you throw to me and then
it takes a
yeah.
Yeah. You haven't even got any excuse in the studio that there's like a satellite delay, because there's obviously a long walk in Studio 1. I'm literally, I don't know.
He's literally just there. I could poke you, literally, nearly.
Yeah.
Do that again, look.
Oh!
There you go. The magic of telly.
The magic of TV.
Yeah, so I'm going to start with our card, or our multi-purpose card first. I've got all 3 sheets here with me. I don't know if you pick it up as much, but there is a slight difference in colour. But first off, our multi-purpose, it's a 300 GSM. It's perfect. I mean, I'll always tell you, this is my go-to. I use it for all my card bases. I use it for all unless I'm specifically using a different colour, but because it's a 300 GSM and it's so smooth and it's the most perfect white, I'm going to use it for everything. I'm going to die cut with this. I'm going to matte and layer with this. I'm going to card bases. Everything I'm going to make craft-wise, you can do with this. You can still colour onto it. I know we've got our Nina cardstock.
Yeah.
You can still colour, so occasionally if I want to create a topper, like, so for instance, earlier I was using that beautiful Cheers to You collection, cutting those small champagne bottles and the flutes, the glasses, things like that. Because it's such a small area, I'm quite happy to use my tri-blends and obviously correct ink pad, which I'll tell you about in a minute, on there because it's just a small area. The reason I don't use it for a large area of colouring is because I talk about teeth. I know I make it very simple, but there's got a tooth on your card. On your Nina cardstock, it's a lot of a smaller tooth, which means it fills up quicker with your ink, so you're not using as much ink. Your multi-purpose, or just your card, works absolutely perfectly. So if I'm just colouring a small area, I'm happy to do that. Don't do it a lot because it takes up a lot more of your ink and you don't want to waste your ink. So that is your multi-purpose, or just our card at the minute. Perfect for multi-purpose use.
Yeah.
Literally. But then we're on to our Nina cardstock. This is so smooth. You can pick up this cardstock with any other. You're going to know it's this because of how smooth it really is. So again, I was just saying it's got a smaller tooth, which means if you're using our alcohol pens, or your alcohol, not your alcohol pencils, your colour blend pencils, you're not using as much because you don't need to. It's got a smaller tooth, it's so smooth, which means you're using less of your inks and things like that. So if you're going to use our Nina cardstock, you're going to want the correct ink pads. Now these are all it says alcohol proof. You've got a pen on there. We do 4 different colours, so you've got the black, the pebble, the rustic brown and the flagstone. Yeah. Whichever colour you go for, that is the one that you're going to want to use, because you're going to use your alcohol pens. I'm just looking for my stamps. What did I do with them? Oh, they're in
you got them?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, they're hiding. I'm just going to grab one of these stamps out.
Yeah. So just going back to what you're saying, if I was to put 3 pieces of the cardstock in front of you, you could tell just from the feel which one it was.
It's so smooth, so ultra smooth when you feel it, which is what you want. The smoother the cardstock, the less ink or pencil it's going to take up. So Nina cardstock, ultra smooth, one of your alcohol proof ink pads. Now it's alcohol proof because it's water based. So if you're using your alcohol pens, you're going to use a water-based ink pad. If you're using your water-based products, you're going to use an alcohol-based ink pad because they repel. So that's how you don't get no bleed out. So we're going to stamp. We're going to stamp one of these. I'm just going to show you how beautiful the colour lays down. I've been dying to use this handbag, so we're going to use that one now.
Yeah.
Right, don't worry that you have to give it a good old pull, because you can see I've given that a good old yank off there, and it hasn't misshapen it or anything. So new stamps, sometimes we might need to prime it. Okay. Some people clean it, some people just with a bit of soapy water. Yeah. Some people may, just looking for my stamping pad. Some people may...
are on the show as well, in case you wanted to get those.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't tend to prime mine because I don't feel like I need to. Okay. So you saw that. That's clean off of my mat or my packet, and it stamps down beautifully. Just got a couple of my alcohol pens. We'll pick up this pink one because it's my favourite. And you can see, so when I lay that colour down, there's no bleeding up against that ink mark or that ink outline. It just lays down absolutely beautifully. Now, if I use a different ink pad, what you're going to find, so So let's use the waterproof one. Let me use it in black so you can see.
So if you use your watercolour and your alcohol on your multi-purpose cardstock, you'd be fine, but wouldn't you? You'd get away with it.
Yes.
But yeah, interesting. I think, Dee, were you asking what would happen if you used watercolour on Nina? He's just asking, like, so if by mistake you used the wrong one, would it be the end of the world if you put watercolour onto the Nina?
Wouldn't. It depends how OCD you can be. So let me see if I can get you to see this. If I colour right up to there.
Yeah.
Right, this is where Jamie's skills are going to come in beautifully. That black line is bleeding out.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you saw
you
how little
it.
I put down.
Yeah.
So that is why you need the right ink pad.
Yeah.
If you're not too bothered, then, you know, do it. But, you know, if you're going to buy a watercolour or an alcohol proof, if you're going to buy one anyway, you might as well buy the right tool for the job. But you can see it's going to continue to spread because it's mixing. It's alcohol and alcohol, really. But you can see, so that is Nina cardstock. And then we're going to go to our watercolour cardstock. You know that this is the watercolour because it's got that texture on there. The reason, not necessarily the reason that it's got the texture, but the way that the card is made, it allows it to soak up water. So when you're using, obviously it's watercolour cards, so you're going to be using your aqua pens, you're going to be using a little bit of mixed media stuff, so your glitter paste, things like that. If you're using any of your ink pads, you know I love to pop my ink on my mat and paint with these. Yeah. So this is the card you need because it's made specifically to soak up that water and not bend or bow or anything like that. So again, we just went over why you need, and I showed you the correct ink pad because it's sort of the positive and negative. Alcohol pen, watercolour or water-based ink pad, and it's the same for this. Water-based products, you've got like an alcohol-based ink pad. Again, we've got those 4 different colours. So again, I'm going to use that same one just to show you how beautifully the card reacts and works with water. So let's just think that. I forgot how much fun these are to use, can I just say? So for me, one of my favourite things to do is I'm popping my ink on there using my Duet ink pad because it's a hybrid and it's water-based, so I can do that. I've got a bit of water, we're just going to pick it up and we're going to paint. And right up, in fact, if I go over that line, you can see it's not affecting the line at all. We're getting no bleed out and no buckling. Yeah. You know, when you watercolour onto the wrong card, it starts to disintegrate a little, doesn't it? So even if I put lots on there, you can see that it's not affecting that paper or that card at all. Yeah. It's not bowing or anything. If you do a lot of it, it's gonna bow a tiny little bit, and then when it dries, it's gonna dry beautiful and flat. But just, you can see, I'm putting more on just to show you how much it really does soak up, and there's no bowing of my card at all. Perfect. So those are your 3 different kinds of cards. Those are the 3 different things that you can obviously be doing with these. And really, that little section there was just an excuse for me to stamp stuff out and have a play.
Some lovely comments coming through. Thank you to Anne, who says, from the Twin Cities, I have one of the My Special Paper boxes and I am blown away by the quality of all papers. Carol D says, happy Tuesday, Master Crafters. I've had an appointment this morning, so I'm just checking in. Been busy finishing my Christmas cards. Big job, but I'm closing in on it. Oh, Joe, we'll see. I don't know if we've got them in the studio here, but if not, we'll try and get them on a break. You're just saying, can you please compare the big scoreboard with the regular scoreboard side by side? Have you got those down there, the big score and the regular?
Oh, I do.
Oh, here we go. It is available to purchase online, and I want to get one just to justify my purchase. So here we go, Joe. We can just compare and contrast for you right here. Big scoreboard versus normal.
Big scoreboard, shall I hold them up in front of me so you can see that way?
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to come to the side because you can't see me over that.
I never realised it was so much bigger.
Yeah. So obviously this is A3 size.
Yeah.
So you've got the 12 inches across, and obviously it's a lot longer. In fact, what is it? 18 inches by 12, which is your big one. It's the one I use all the time. The small one, it's 8 inches. So you can see a huge difference between them both.
So I would say, again, it's probably good to have both, isn't it? Because if you have the big one, then you can obviously do your bigger projects. But if you've got the kind of standard Scoremaster, then it's more portable, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I know lots of people buy the smaller one because they go to the caravan, they go on holiday, things like that. But yeah, if you want to make some bigger projects, absolutely this big one is your go-to. If you've got the smaller one and it's just regular card making and things like that you're doing, then absolutely. But if you want to make bigger card bases and then going into your bigger boxes and your bigger bags, absolutely the big one. That's the one I use all the time. It's just my go-to now because I make such big projects all the time. That's the one I use more often than not.
And one other question here. So Trish is asking, what is the best use of white linen cardstock? So if you had that within your crafty army, when would you use white linen cardstock?
White linen cardstock, oh, it's absolutely beautiful. So again, if you like to do your clean and simple, so your white and white, a white linen cardstock is absolutely brilliant. So again, you can colour on it, you can ink on it, things like that. You have to remember, because it's a linen, it's going to soak up either your pens or anything like that you're popping on it a lot more, but you can still do it. Takes your inks beautifully, and because it's got that texture of that linen, actually it gives you a really beautiful finished effect. But if you like, so I got a little bit sidetracked, if you like that clean and simple card, your white linen is beautiful, because what you're going to do is you're going to have a base of white card. Yeah. You're going to mat and layer with a linen cardstock, and then a white Centura Pearl. We've got like a hint of gold, silver, and we've got the snow. So it's good for mixing your textures of all in the same colour. But again, just a beautiful card. If you just want to mat and layer with that and have that as your top mat, it's just beautiful. You know, like Debbie Fisher says with the scissors, they just work. White linen cardstock is just beautiful.
And it just works.
And it just works.
It's a good opportunity to stock up on all of the cardstock that we brought to you there. So, and you guys know this, you know what, you don't want to run out of your multi-purpose cardstock, of course, because, you know, that's going to be for all of your construction, all of your kind of like, you know, general day-to-day card making for your card bases. And you're getting 180 sheets of that. And again, in effect, you're only paying for 120, because it is like a buy two, get one free. Better than that if you're a platinum member, £20.78 or $31.92. Again, you're stocking up on your Nina cardstock, so that when you're doing all of your alcohol products, you know, you're doing all of your colouring with things like your tri-blends, your tri-colours, you've got that. So again, you're buying two, you're getting the third one for free. Better than that if you're a platinum member, so £7.98 or $11.18 if you are shopping in the US and you're platinum. And then of course your watercolor cardstock, again, you're getting 15 sheets in each pack. So it's kind of like you're paying for 30, you're getting 45. £11.18 is your platinum price here, $14.38. And again, you want all of this, you want that, because, you know, even if you're not doing a lot of watercolor techniques right now, chances are further down the line you will, and this is how you're going to get the best out of all of your projects when it comes to watercolor, having the best sort of ingredients before you start making all of these different projects. If you've got a selection of all of the different cardstocks here, you're good to go. So stock up as much as you can, particularly when you've got the deals today. And of course, don't forget to check out the website where you will find that flash sale, 30% off selected card and paper, but for today only, as part of our 12 days of Craftsmas. Welcome if you've just joined us. Where you been? We're an hour into our masterclass. We've done loads, we've learnt lots, we've had some fun, we've done some demos, we've had questions, we've had some great comments. Listen, if you have just joined us, it's all about essentials. And I realise an hour in, we've only talked about cardstock. But there's so much to talk about. Who knew? There was so much to say about cardstock. Listen, if you go to the website and hit the shop to show, you will find some great deals right across essentials as far as vellum is concerned, adhesives, storage. Pat, you're waiting patiently to have your question answered about the adhesives, I know. We will get around to it, I promise. Storage as well, we've got on the show, and also tools. We've got some vellum for you. I'll quickly whiz through this, but let's make it nice and interactive. So we're going to do something with some vellum.
Yes.
Right. Michelle can either, out of vellum, make, what were the two options?
Oh, we could either make an envelope.
Yeah.
Or a box. Or a bag. Just box/bag, or we're doing 3 options.
Didn't have that in rehearsal. 3 options now. It was always 2. See, I threw making that like I didn't know, but I knew. So I didn't know about the third one. So would you like Michelle to make a vellum envelope, a vellum box, or a vellum bag? Vote now. You've got about 2 minutes. Sorry, Rachel, springing that one on you.
There's a reason we didn't tell you.
Good news though, there won't be a vote for demo of the show, Rachel, at the end. So this is kind of the vote.
Yeah.
2 minutes, off you go. Quickly, let's rattle through this. The beautiful vellums that we've got. Can I borrow a bit of white card?
Oh, white card?
I don't know one. Actually, I could just, don't worry. I know, I don't want to open up. Yeah, hang on. I don't want to open up another packet. Thanks. Just want to show you some of the beautiful designs that you've got. There you go. Look, this is the Bella Luna. I think unmistakable, actually, the designs that you've got here. If you bought any of the Bella Luna paper pads that we had yesterday, these are going to all absolutely match up perfectly with the papers. They're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? And I'm kind of like buoyed by the fact that you've been given a choice of. I'm still like a lot of you guys, right? I look at, you know what you're doing with your paper, you know what you're doing with your cardstock. Why do we all get a little bit confused when it comes to vellum? I don't know, but we do. But isn't it great to know that over the course of the next sort of 5 minutes or so, you could possibly see a box made out of vellum, we could possibly be seeing an envelope made out of vellum, or a cute little bag. Obviously, these are great for inserts as well, but you know what? This collection of the 24 pattern translucent sheets from your Bella Luna collection, absolutely stunning. £7.19 or $9.32. I'll just go a little bit quicker because otherwise we will be here forever. But that's your Bella Luna. Next up is your Nature's Garden Vintage Rose. I'll quickly flick through this one for you. Again, you are going to get, how many sheets is it? It's 24 sheets, 8x8 size once again. All of these gorgeous, gorgeous florals, stunning designs. £7.19, £9.32 if you're shopping in the US. It's just stunning. Then you've got the Bohemian. We can show you that again is in 8x8. This vellum stack. Was the Bohemian this year, the Bohemian collection? It was, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. We've had so many beautiful collections this year. It's hard to keep track.
It really is. And again, I'll just quickly show you a few designs from here. This again is all about the beautiful florals, dream catchers coming through here as well. That beautiful sort of boho sheet design. You've got some gorgeous colours in here, the blues, the greens, the reds. There's 24 sheets in there as well. Again, 8x8, saving 10%, $9.35 or $10.79 if you're shopping in the US. You've got your fabulous fuchsia. I'll just show you the front of this again. All of these beautiful designs. The difference about the fabulous fuchsia is you do get sheets of your block colours in there as well. So you've got your 2 fuchsia colours. $9.35 or $14.36 if you're a platinum member. 24 sheets there. And then you've got your Kingfisher as well, which is the final of the collections. 24 sheets once again there in all of the matching designs that you've got within your papers as well. Right, well, hang on. A few people have voted here. Thanks for the clarity, Harley says, I recently bought the tri-blends and now know which card to buy. This is what it's all about. This is what we want. People kind of having that light bulb moment and now know what they're doing. So, Sensational Sky wants to see a jewellery box. I think it was just a normal. It's not going to have drawers in it and stuff. Bag says Lizard. Laura says box. How about all three? Chris, we can't do all three because we've got to get onto other stuff as well. I never use vellum, but I should be. But I should. Inspire me, Michelle. Helen says envelope. It looks like, unless we're going to get an official judge's decision from Rachel, it looks fairly. Oh no, got an official result.
Oh.
Box. How did we know with you it was going to be a box?
I don't know, because I very rarely make boxes.
I've never seen you make one.
No.
No.
I'm not sure.
Oh, you're waiting for me to give you the vellum,
Yeah,
aren't you?
pick a couple of pieces for me.
Well, which collection?
Well, I like them all. I'm very much like her who just said, how about do them all? I'm very much like, can I use them all? You pick.
No, you pick. You're making it. Fuchsia. What haven't we done today? Bella Luna's
Kingfisher.
Nice. You want to do Kingfisher?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you not opened that one?
No, that was not open.
What you got in your hand? I'm happy to use that one.
Kingfisher.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. I've done it. It's fine. I'm coming over.
Thank you very much.
Let's have a look, see. Well, you choose. You choose what you want.
Do you know how hard it is to make a decision when they're all
Don't have that
pretty?
piece.
No. No, definitely not. Oh, I love that piece.
That one?
I'll definitely use that one. I'll use both. No. Decision, those two.
That's it. That'd be £5, please.
There you go. Thank you very much.
You can have that one as a little
Oh,
freebie.
thank you. I can do something with that.
Yes.
Right, I've got two pieces,
Yeah.
8 by 8. So we'll just make just a normal box. I think with vellum, it's showing you that actually it's got sort of the stiffness of normal card to be able to create a box.
Yeah.
I know some people worry about scoring vellum because obviously it's gonna leave a mark. But if you scoring it and creating a box, it really doesn't matter, does it? So we'll just do a nice box lid, box base. We'll just do 1.5 inches all the way round. Now I've picked 1.5 inch so I can show you that even with a deeper side, it's still going to work absolutely lovely. So just scoring it all the way round. You don't want to go too heavy with this. Rather you sort of run up and down with a lighter touch than go heavy, because what you're going to do is if you go too heavy into this, you're going to pop your scoring tool through it, and we don't want that. So we're going to go to the other side of our scoring board because you've got box lid and box base side. Did I do 1.5 inches? Yeah. So again, 1.5 inches all the way around, just a nice simple box. And last two sides. And you can see that it's starting to bend the way we're wanting it to go already.
Yeah.
So let's pop that under there. So you can see, in fact, that's perfect,
that's
isn't it?
illustration.
Look at that. So if you are using vellum, and you were wanting to just put some score marks on it, create some patterns just by popping it on your scoreboard and doing, I don't know, just even if you want to pop that on the front of your card, what it's doing then, it's framing whatever it is that you're going to pop in there, so it looks lovely, doesn't it? So very carefully, we're going to fold it, and I'm going to fold it towards that score line. And again, you need to be very careful doing this because if you fold it too vigorously, then you've got the fear of cracking that vellum on your score line.
But it is more flexible and durable and
It is.
Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can still do all the things with it. You just have to have a lighter touch with it. So I'm going to fold it back on itself. In fact, I'm not. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We'll just go with it that way. So what I'm going to do, like any box, we're going to trim those edges away. So you can, in fact, I'm going to turn it round so you and I can see a little bit better. We're going to trim straight down that line.
Just a little bit out the corner, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's just a little bit out of the corner that we're going to do on all 4 sides.
It doesn't matter what size that is, does it?
No, no. I just do a little bit. Some people go all the way to the corner. What it is, it allows it to fold round comfortably.
Yeah.
So just by taking that little notch out is sort of what the aim is with that. Right, so again, about your glue. I've got sort of a big notchy thing there. We're going to fold it around. So you can see that I can see it. Can you see it through? You can see it through, can't you? If I put glue all over that, you're going to see it, and I'm not going to be right impressed with myself. So what I tend to do, so this is what I always do if I'm making a vellum box or anything like that, I'm going to trim my notch right down. So can you see, I've taken my notch out, but then I've taken that to about a 1/2 inch. And we're going to do that on all 4 sides, because what it allows us to do, it allows us to have that little glue tab, but it's very nice and neat. So I'll do this one with a tape pen. I love using these new ones.
These are great, aren't they?
They're just so much fun. And then I'll do the lid with red liner, and then you can see or not see how both work. And then it allows you to decide if you want to use the tape pen to create or use on your vellum, or if you want to use the red liner. Because, you know, I think they're both great.
Yeah.
I think you don't really see either through. I think if you use your dotty, as I showed you this morning, it just peeks through a little bit more.
Yeah,
but
tape
it gives.
pen is certainly strong enough, though, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's more than strong enough, especially for vellum. So then just fold that all into place. So what I tend to do is I tend to pop it down, and I tend to run my thumb across that scar line, and it straightens all my sides up. So then if I turn that up, you can't see that glue. You can see your little tab, but you can't see the glue. So you can see, go on, get right in there, Jamie. You can't see glue, you can just see your tab. If you've got a big tab, it just doesn't look as nice. So it's always nice with vellum to trim your tab right down. So we'll pop that, we'll throw that to the side. And we'll do exactly the same on this side. So what I will say is, you saw me score on the pattern side. When you do it, score on the back of that, because folding that back over against itself, you run the risk of cracking your vellum.
Okay.
So again, we're going to do that little notch out, and then we're going to trim just down to about 1/2 inch.
Rosalind says years ago they'd make vellum from book pages and vegetable oil.
Oh.
Thank goodness vellum is available in more places today.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I did not know that.
How many years ago is years ago?
As my kids say, like in the black and white days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Did they have electricity in your day, Dad? What do you mean, did they have electricity in my day? The only thing they can't understand is that we didn't have the internet about, when we were little.
Yeah.
My kids can't understand that.
We were talking about it the other day, the dial-up, when you had to, to wait. And
Yeah.
then if someone wanted to use the phone, you had to come off the internet.
Yeah. You'd see that funny noise, wouldn't you, if you picked up the receiver and someone was online?
Yes. Yeah, I remember that.
Dial-up, oh my goodness.
Right, so I'm just making sure all my scar lines are scored, because I didn't score a few of them. So that's absolutely fine. So this is where I always tend to go for red liner.
Yeah.
I've only got my 3mm next to me, but I've cut that down, so your 6mm or your 12mm is going to absolutely be perfect. But I'm going to pop it on, and I'm going to put it right up to that scar line there. You don't need the whole thing glued, especially when it's vellum. I don't know why, it just sits absolutely perfectly with just that small piece on, but make sure you burnish it.
Are we likely to do any more making of boxes and bags for the end of the show? Because Ords has said, can we see how to make a bag that's not the thin bottle type bag? I want to make gift bags for all my prezzies this year. Or is that for another day?
I'm happy if you know, if Dean has the time, we can fit it in. I'm happy to do that, absolutely.
Okay. I thought you and I were going to do a bit of crafting. You said we were going to do some tea bag folding.
I know, we are.
Are we definitely going to do that?
Yeah, definitely.
I've never done that before. The only thing I've ever done with a tea bag is put it in a cup.
Oh.
I've never folded one before. What do you use, Thai-Fu or PG Tip? Oh, not actually folding the tea bag.
I use Yorkshire tea actually.
Yeah,
it makes a better brew.
Aye, yeah. I do like a cup of Yorkshire tea actually.
Makes a good
so
brew.
much down south, but yeah, very nice up here.
Right, so let's fold these around as well. So again, I've scored mine on the opposite side that I wanted to be on display, but it doesn't matter. It's still allowing you to see how beautifully it comes together. So again, pop that down, just run my finger across that burnish line, and
that's amazing. I feel like I'm seeing vellum in a different light after today and yesterday, because yesterday we were making envelopes and people were like, oh, we can't make envelopes out of vellum, and now we're making boxes. It's a very versatile craft material, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. So again, if I hold that, where I've popped that glue tape on, or that red liner tape, again, you can't see it through, so bringing both those in, because we have such wonderful vellum, you can't see either of those glues through that edge. So let me find out which was my lid and which was my base. So popping those two together, it makes a beautiful, sturdy, again, mine's inside out, box. You can't see the glue through it. If you want to mat and layer paper, then more vellum on the top, you can absolutely go for it. But the only difference with vellum is it does need teasing into place. So once you box this together, just make sure that all those score lines are nice and clean and crisp, and then you've got a beautiful box.
Absolutely fan-blooming-tastic. Hi, Suzanne Dorney says, hello, crafty friends. Seems like forever since I've managed to catch a show. So happy to make at least some sort of a Michelle show. I'm not reading this very well, am I? So happy to make at least some of a Michelle show. And, oh, of course, Ben. Thank you. Hi also to Stephanie, who says, no paper clips needed. And Chris Bertelson says, love you guys. Best lead presenter. And Michelle, the Wonder Woman of crafting. Yes, and now. If you want to pick up any of the vellum collections, they are there on the Shop the Show for you, from your Vintage Rose through to your Bohemian, your Fabulous Future, Kingfisher, and the Bella Luna. Don't forget also our e-gift cards are available on the website for you as well. Basically, you can choose to send a gift card to somebody from the value of £10, $10 up to the value of £500, $500. Depends how generous you want to be, really. But it's really easy to go for those. And also, it may well be that, do you know what, you'd rather receive an e-gift card this year, so you can choose some crafty goodies, maybe items that we launch in the new year. It is entirely up to you, but it is all there for you on the web. Pick up your e-gift card today. Right, we are going to have a short little break for you now. We'll give you a chance to check out your baskets. When we come back, we're going to look at adhesives, and we're also potentially going to make a box if Dean allows us to, and also potentially look at some tea bag folding. Stick with us, we'll be back in about 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. Shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly how he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
and I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to give you a bit of a refresher on how to reset your password. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. First, go to the Crafters Companion homepage. Next, make sure that you've selected the correct location. Go to the My Crafters icon. Click Forgotten your password. Enter the email address linked to your account in the box and then click Reset my password. Next, head over to your email inbox where you should have received an email with a link to reset your password. Click the Reset your password link on your email. Type a brand new password in the password box. Enter it again in the password confirmation box. Click Reset my password. You will then be logged into your account and taken to your My Crafters page where you can explore the new home of papercraft.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action.
Welcome back, everybody. Pat, now is your time. I know you asked the question about an hour and 20 minutes ago, but we're going to talk about adhesives. We're going to go through all of the different adhesives and kind of what they're best for. Just going to quickly show you the deal that we've got on the refillable tape pens. These have been so popular over the course of the last couple of weeks, ever since we launched these on the start of Black Friday week. Is that last week or the week before? Was it the week before? Honestly, I forget my head if it wasn't screwed on. But listen, these launched a few weeks ago is the point. And they are new, they are flying out of the door. There are refillable tape pens. What you're going to get in this bumper pack is a selection of our dotty tape pens and of course our traditional glue tape pens as well. But the difference this time is you'll get the 2 tape pens and then you'll get 5 refills for each because they are the refillable variety, which is just brilliant. 36% longer these as well, so that in itself I think is a reason to jump in and grab them. So you're getting 30 meters of your extra strong glue tape, 30 meters of your dotty as well. And the other thing you'll notice is that they're different colors, which makes it nice and easy to go, oh, the pink one, that's my standard glue tape pen. Purple one, that is my dotty tape pen. So now, because I suppose with the standard ones, you could pick up the wrong one and use it in the wrong place. Not the worst thing in the world, but at least you know now these are colour coordinated. You know which one is which. Newly designed as well. You'll notice that these are ergonomically designed to fit into your hand really, really easily indeed. No lid on these as such, which we have on the previous ones. You've just got that little flap that you're going to fold down when you want to use it. And of course, they are 36% longer. When you want to change them, really, really simple. You've got this little cap on the top. You're going to squeeze on the end here to take off the cap, and then you're going to pull them apart. Just open these up, he says. There you go. And then you can simply replace your cartridge, because obviously you're going to use your tape over time. This will dwindle, and then you can simply take another one of these out of the box and pop it back in place. Also very useful now that you can access the inside of your tape pen for the fact that if you do catch it, it happened to Sarah actually during one of the shows where the sort of tape caught and it sort of spooled out. If that had happened with the previous tape pen, you wouldn't probably have been able to fix it. With this though, you can simply open it up and then use the little winder there to wind it back onto the reel. So it's a great way to ensure that you're not going to be wasting any of the tape, and it's a great way as well, as I say, to be, I suppose, a bit more environmentally conscious for the fact that you've got the replacements, and they're really, really easy to replace. You've got your 12 pack here, the bumper pack for $35.99 or $50.39. I believe from the new year, from January, because a lot of people are asking, well, you know, I won't always want to buy like a 12-piece bumper pack. From the new year, we will have like smaller bundles available for you. So what I would say is get these now. And then when you need to get more, you know, individuals, you've got the ability to be able to do that. We're not discontinuing either. For those of you who perhaps are happy with the standard ones, the normal ones, the ones with 22 meters on, those aren't discontinuing. They are still available for you on the web. They are still available as well in the deal for you today. So if you want to go for those, I know on both the Dotty and the straight tape pens, we're doing a buy three, get one free deal. And those are still available. It's entirely up to you. Horses for courses, you choose. But let's have a look around all the adhesives that we've got on the show because we're going to go through them with Michelle. She's lined them all up. It was a great question from Pat earlier on saying, okay, all these adhesives, I get very confused. And it is one of those confusing things. I think it's good to have your memory refreshed as to what does what, like when you use your all-purpose, when you use your tacky, when can I use my tape pens as opposed to things like red liner tape. So let's get over to Michelle. I know we've got details up on the screen for the all-purpose. So there's a 6-pack bundle. We get the details up for that. £12 or $24.80. So all-purpose, say, let's talk about the wet glues and tacky, the two that we use most often. Like when do you use which one, Michelle? That's the question.
Is it wrong? I'm very excited about this bit.
Oh, are you?
I do love a good glue.
Yeah.
And the reason I love a good glue is because it makes your projects professional.
Yeah.
If you are using the wrong glue for the wrong thing, then you're going to have bits dropping off your card.
Yeah.
Your mats and layers are going to peel up if you've used the wrong glue. So when you've gifted that project and after a week or 2 weeks, whoever's you've given it to or gifted it to, they've got bits dropping off, it's peeling open, it's not a good thing. So you need to use the correct glue.
Yeah.
And time again, you'll see all of us flicking between the multi-purpose or the all-purpose, I'll get that right one day, the tacky, our red liner, our tape pens, our foam on a roll, all those kinds of things. But we will start with the all-purpose. So this is an alcohol-based glue. So this is absolutely brilliant for creating your mats and layers, things like that, because what it allows you to do is it allows you to wiggle them into place. So if you've popped it down wrong, you saw earlier I put something down, I left it for 20-30 seconds, realised that I'd put my piece of card on the wrong thing and I peeled it off, because what it gives you time and it gives you manoeuvrability. And once that has dried, it's as solid as a rock. Nothing is going nowhere, which is what you want. And because it's alcohol-based, it works beautifully on all of your normal cardstock. Do not use it on your coated cardstock. No. That's where you're going to use this. You're going to use this on your coated cardstock. And the reason being, it's water-based. And because it's water-based, if you've got that coating on top of a glitter card, Centura Pearl, mirror card, what this does is, because it's water-based, it soaks through. And it can do that because it's water-based. Your alcohol-based won't do that. Because it's water-based, it's going to soak through. It's not just going to grab that coating, it's going to grab your whole card because it's going to soak through that coating. Which is why if you've put glitter card on before or a mirror card and you've seen, it will peel up. It will peel up after time. And you're thinking, well, why on earth? I used a really good glue. You did use a good glue, but just the wrong glue. It needs to be this. It needs to be water-based to hold your card and not just that coating. So that is why you're going to find both of these are really, really important. This one, especially your tacky glue, you can attach wood, leather, styrofoam with it. In fact, it's got a huge list on the back. Cardboard, textile, ceramic, so not just your card and paper. So this one is absolutely brilliant for all sorts. So those are our wet glues.
Those are kind of, like your two standard everyday powerhouse wet glues that you need to jump in and grab. So your all-purpose, and then details on the screen there for your tacky glue as well. So £3.19, $4.15. Hi Carol D says, I have a crafty order coming today from Crafters TV. Woohoo. What's in it? Let us know. Let's talk about, so our our tape pens and our tapes, because obviously we've got our dotty tape pens, we've got our extra strong glue tape pens, we've got red liner tape, we've got things like our double-sided tape, the tissue tape. I mean, where do we even start with all of these, Michelle? I know you've got a selection there for us.
I have got a selection, and I've started with our tape pens. So you've got dotty and you've got normal, and again, they're both brilliant for two totally different things. So your dotty. What I love about these new ones as well is they're different colours, but even if you've got new ones, or if you've got still using your old ones and you're not quite sure, your dotty is absolutely brilliant for those intricate dies that you've cut out. So you've cut out the most beautiful intricate die, and you don't want to spend the next hour dabbing tiny little bits of glue all over. You absolutely can, if that's what you want to do.
Life's too short.
Life's definitely too short, especially if you've got a big piece. You're just going to run your dotty over it, because what happens is, because it's dotty, and because it's not a solid piece of tape or a solid strip of glue, it's going to stick to the bits that it needs to, and in those spaces, it's not going to come off of here. So in the spaces where there's no card, it's going to stay on here. The spaces where there is card, it's going to stick to them, which means you'll know yourself if you've ever used just your normal tape pen, you get sort of those icky, gluey, cobwebby, snotty bits.
Snotty?
Which you don't like and you don't want. So your dotty is absolutely brilliant for that. Now, because it's dotty, don't think it's any less strong.
No.
It's just as strong, but it's just popped on there in a different way to allow it to do something different. Now, your tape pen. That's an absolute beast of a tape pen. It's not tape in there, it's glue. We know that these ones are longer. We know that these ones are refillable. We've got that lovely little top bit that comes off, and we can refill these. But if you've got this one or our others, again, tape pen, all your mats and layers. If you're more confident with putting your mat and layer down straight, then absolutely use it for things like this. I put my bows on with these sometimes. You can pop, not that you could get on the back of there, but if you've got little gems that have got no backing.
Could you lay down a line to put your like gilding flakes on?
Yes. Do I have any gilding flake? I've got some glitter.
Oh, glitter's
I've
good.
got glitter. Let me see if I've got a dark glitter though. We need a black. Oh, that's embossing powder. Oh, silver. So let me get a piece of card so you can see this really well.
Here we go.
Tape pen, you've got, obviously you're just going to pop a strip down.
I want to get some gilding flakes now.
I know, there's nothing on there.
I'm going to go get James.
Oh, but you've got your glitter, so you're going to pop the glitter over. And you're going to rub that glitter in, and again, a little bit gentle. I can be I can be a little heavy-handed, but I'm not going to lie. I can be very heavy-handed. But look how beautiful that it's popped it on.
I'm going to stand with you because I need to take this back because it's out on the table lined up for another show.
Okay.
So.
Do you want to do it then?
Do I want to do it?
Yeah. Go on, you do it. Yeah, there's a lot of glitter on there. They roll so smoothly, these new ones, don't they?
And you don't have to, I know I did out of force of habit, you don't have to do that
the
anymore.
little flick, you don't need to do it anymore, do you?
No. I know, I just leave it a little, to do that.
Yeah.
That's enough, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And either using your finger or your little sponge.
I'm going to use a sponge.
You want to use the glitter flakes, but you don't want to get a mess.
That is what I am talking about. Look at that. Demo of the show, Jamie's just gone. Thank you.
I nearly laughed and blew it everywhere.
Achoo! Actually, should I tip the rest of that back in?
Yeah, you could pop some back in, yeah.
Oh, what does the dotty end up looking like? Do you want to do that?
Yes, do the dotty.
Do you want to do the dotty as well?
Shall I do it, or do you want to do
I
it?
don't mind.
I'd let you do it then.
Let me do it.
Yeah.
You have to talk as to do this because I can't talk and...
Okay, so I was saying about the dotty, it's going to give you a totally different effect because it's just all those little dots that you're going to pop on there. Do you want to? So you're going to get a lovely pattern effect. So if you want to border something by popping your tape pen all the way round, it's going to look fabulous.
Have you ever done this before?
I've not done it with the dotty. I've done it with obviously the normal, but never thought to do it with the dotty. It's going to give you a lovely pattern effect, isn't it?
Don't know. Let's find out. Okay. Little pinch worm, like a little chef. Yeah, Ainsley Harriet, bit of Percy pepper, Susie salt. There you go. Okay. Oh, okay.
That looks. Oh yeah, you can. It's picking it up beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, it's like a little trellis border.
Yeah. That looks amazing.
So I put that back in there now?
Yes. So it just goes to show that your glues aren't just to glue things together. You can do that obviously with your wet glues. Your wet glues are going to work with your gilding flakes as well. I always find if you're doing things like that, your dry glues, your red liner, we'll talk about that in a second,
really
is going to work. That looks fabulous.
Yeah.
I've never thought to do it with the dotty, I must admit.
Who suggested that from the gallery? Well done, Dean. He's learning, isn't he?
He is. He's getting there.
Getting there.
Getting
Fire
there.
up if you've got a suggestion. There's no such thing as a
I don't have no wipes, sorry.
no such thing as a silly idea.
No, definitely not.
Always try things out.
We'll always, definitely.
will.
We'll always try it out, and if it works, fabulous. If it doesn't, at least we all know then.
That's it. So that's tape pens.
Tape pens. I've got
What
red
else have you got?
liner.
Okay, let's have a look at the red
Red
liner.
liner.
I'll go and take this back, put it on the table because I'll get in
Thank you
trouble.
very much.
Okay. No, thank you. I enjoyed that.
I'm glad.
It's fun.
I'm glad. It's absolutely covered now, though. Your red liner tapes, you have got 3 different widths. So you've got a 12mm, a 6mm and a 3mm. I've only got a 3mm here with me, but you get lots on each roll. So again, they're going to last you a very long time. So you've seen me time and time again, if I'm using mount board, if I'm constructing, I'm going to use my red liner tape. If I'm creating something that's kinetic and it's going to be moving a lot, if I can use my red liner tape, I will. If I'm giving it to a child because they're going to play with it, you're going to use your red liner tape. The point that I'm making is so strong. But again, like Ben just showed you, you can do the same with your red liner as he's just done with the tape pen. You can glitter on there. You can heat emboss. So if you've got your embossing powders and you want to create a beautiful pattern background, these create amazing backgrounds. So if you're wanting to create a background, you absolutely can with these. Again, so when I'm using my mount board, I use this. What would I say? Embossing. Yeah. Embossing powder. I get sidetracked so easily. Drives my husband crazy. He asks me what he wants from the shops, and I'm talking about something totally different related to what's on the telly. Heat embossing. So just because it's that red liner tape doesn't mean that you can't do it. You're going to pop your embossing powder on it. You're going to heat set it, and it's going to create again beautiful decorative elements, decorative backgrounds. So that's your red liner tape. Again, a must. You need, I feel, all of these in your stash. And again, you can't afford to get them all at once. Definitely build your stash up.
Hey!
I was saying earlier, my daughter was saying she's going to write Ben a new Foam on a Roll song.
I'm all up for that. And
Yeah.
then I said, because I wrote like the full version, so I said maybe she could come up with like Foam on a Roll, the opera.
Well,
the
I think
musical.
I think she'd make it a bit rock.
Oh yeah,
'Cause-
Foam on a roll, Foam on a roll, wah, like that.
Yes, definitely. So now I've told you that she said she's going to do it. She's got to do it because
Yeah, everyone will
told you.
want to hear it. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not everyone.
Foam on a roll.
Yeah.
What can I say? You cannot do without foam on a roll and your foam pads, and that's what you're going to be getting in this. So you're going to be getting the 80 foam pads and 2 foam on a rolls, whether it's this giant one that you use or those smaller rolls that you use. It's going to add that depth and dimension. Just because it's on a roll doesn't mean that you can't trim bits off if you just want a little bit.
Yeah, because I'm sorry to interrupt, because that's you normally think. What you guys normally get that out when you're say lining like for a shaker card.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing to stop you then just trimming it and using it as you would a foam pad,
No,
right?
no, absolutely. I've done it many times. If I've either not got my foam pads out and I've only got this out and I've created a shaker element, or if I want to put a big topper. So if I want a big matten layer and I want that height under there, I'm going to use this because it's going to be so much easier to put 3 or 4 rolls of this on the back than it is to try and take lots of these off and build that up. Because what this also allows is when you're using lots of this on a bigger background, you're not getting any saggy bits because you've got that foam on a roll running all the way underneath. And again, you know yourself, if you've used it before, it's uber strong. And again, so if you struggle lining this up in place, pop a little bit of wet glue down first, put your foam on a roll or your foam pad down, it allows you to wiggle it into place. So definitely it's where you're going to bring that one in.
Yeah.
You can wiggle it into place, and then again you've got sort of you've got a double attack by having both of these
belt
on
and
there.
braces.
Absolutely. And then again, your foam pads, you're going to use these for everything. Even if you only put height with a sentiment and nothing else, your foam pads and your foam in a roll are going to come in absolutely brilliant.
Fantastic.
You can also put your glitter, your gilding flakes on top of your foam. So, you know.
I also have like raised foam.
Yeah,
Gilded.
Absolutely. And then I think the only other thing I've got to go through is your low-tack, high-tack tape.
Low-tack, high-tack, yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Not so low-tack.
So obviously, you know, we've shown you before, if you attach your dies to your card with this, the best way to roll or to take it off, I mean, so when you've got your die attached to your card and you don't want to rip it, what you're not going to do is you're not just going to pull it off.
No.
What you're going to do is you're going to bring that right back on itself. You're not going to rip. I'm loving, it's taking all my glitter away as well and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not going to rip any of your cards.
Sort of roll it like a, I was going to say like a bogey. But you know what I mean? That's what you do. Not that I've ever done that before.
Yeah, no. So it is brilliant. And the fact that you've got a low-tack, high-tack tape, that's because of the Gemini. Because of the pressure, it just makes it squish down a little bit more. So just as long as you're careful. But I use this for all sorts. Again, if you put holding your stencils in place, you're going to be using this.
And reuse it as well, right?
Yes, yeah, definitely. You see me all the time. I have a row of it here. In fact, I have a row of it here as well because I lean in it and then I get it stuck all over my arm. But yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. I use that to reseal my bags of food. So like rice and things like that have to go in the fridge. I use it to reseal them.
Why not?
Because if it works, it works.
Quick question. I know we haven't got these on the show, but so Lillian's asking, and I think, well, you can. I'm sure you can. Can you use a glue pen to write your name and gild it? So like those little glue pens that come out with the blue glue, you can do that with the gilding flakes as well, can't you?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I think I've got one of the bigger ones here.
Yeah, okay.
I know that they're not on the show, but absolutely. Write your name. You'll see it go off, or it goes a little bit blue sometimes. You'll see that it'll start to go a little bit tacky. Wait until it goes tacky. Don't put your glitter flakes. Glitter flakes. Yeah. I couldn't think what they were called. I said it and it didn't sound right.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Glitter flakes. Glitter flakes. They are glitter flakes, aren't they? Yeah.
Flakes of glitter.
Flakes of glitter.
Gilding flakes.
Gilding flakes. Gilding flakes.
Yeah.
It didn't sound right.
No, did it? I was thinking we got something new. Glitter flakes.
Gilding flakes.
Gilding flakes.
Yes. Let your glue go a little bit tacky, and you'll see it go tacky, and then put your gilding flakes on. But yes, all 3 sizes are absolutely brilliant for that.
Candy says, I love this refresher on adhesives. I definitely will be keeping it in my save file. We can always use a refresher. I'm the same. Like, I feel like I understand so much more about craft now, having been here for 3 years, but even still, sometimes there's these little things, isn't there? And it's with like adhesives particularly, or you know, sometimes with your pens, you're thinking, oh, which is which again? So it's always nice to have the refresher. Candy says, thank you for making me smile, Ben. I just woke up to watch you demonstrate the gilding flakes. I can see the sheer glee in your face and understand the feeling of a job well done. I said that, and that's the other thing about being here, not that I would want to, but I do feel now like, I mean, I know I was only putting a bit of tape down and putting some gilder plates on. Yeah, anyone could have done that. But I do feel, having learned off the likes of Michelle and Debbie and Craig, and everyone, if the worst came to the worst, I reckon I could put something together.
I think, well, yeah.
Yeah, you know. So, and that's how much I feel that I've learned over the course of the last 3 years. The Christmas show last year, Jamie, is not a great example of me putting something together, because the crown I made during that show looked like a 4-year-old had made it, but it was under time pressure and I was going up against Craig, so I was obviously on a hiding to nothing. But yeah, all of these adhesives available for you, beautifully explained there by Michelle. So again, hopefully you've got a bit more of an idea of all of these amazing adhesives that we bring to you, and there's tons more as well. I think we sort of highlighted the most common ones, but if you go on our website, there's literally, I mean, there's a glue for everything. We had some glues on a little while back that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
So, but those are the ones you're going to be using day in, day out. Quick one, because also on the show page, basically we've got deals as far as the card and paper is concerned. We've done that. Vellum, we've done that. Adhesives we've talked about. And there's tools as well. Do check out the tools there, because we've got deals on the flower forming tools, blending tools, mixed media, the rocker blocks that we saw earlier on a half price deal. We've got a 3 for 2 on individuals as well. I must just quickly tell you, where you can mix the scissors with pokey tools, the crimper, mats, misters, essentials kit, die brush. Check it out. It's on the website, 3 for 2s. You'll see it all labelled. But on the storage section, one of the best deals we've got is this. It's the Gemini storage caddy. We don't see this very often, and it's on a half price deal today as part of this show. Normally £30 or $40. It's $14.99 or $19.97. What you've got in here is the ability to store, well, pretty much everything that you want, really. All of your different implements, from your scissors to your die brush tools, to your tweezers, to your bone folding tools, to your pens. There's compartments for everything, even little compartments on the back there as well that you can pop your plates in. Nice also, this little section here is for popping your tape onto, because you've got your little tape dispenser there, so you simply slot that into place and then you can pop your tape off there. This section here is to hook under your Gemini, so it will go under, so you simply place it. If I show you the picture on the front of the box, is it on the front? Is it on the front? There it is, yeah. So you hook it under your original machine. It won't work with the Gemini 2, but it pops nicely onto the side of your Gemini machine. So it's a really great buy, and it's a great thing to have to keep all of those tools that you kind of use very often to hand. So if you want to pick that up and you haven't yet got it, it is £11.99 or $15.98. And in fact, it has been so busy, it is now limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means
it soon won't be seen.
Yes, Michelle. It's in my hands.
I haven't been able to say that for ages.
I really enjoyed that. You're one of the only ones now that still does it properly. Everyone else comes up with their own little funny catchphrase, going, "Oh, there's not many left." I was like, just do it properly or don't do it at all. Next up, storage, 12 marker wallet with Michelle.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
I didn't even use those glitter flakes.
What? How have you done that? Did I high five you or something?
No, I tried to waft it away, and the more I wafted it, the more it stuck to me.
We needed Vernon the vacuum, didn't we?
Yes.
Where was Vernon when we needed him? Oh, he's there! You didn't shout up, did you?
He's slacking.
Slacker.
Slacking. But I've got a fabulous little storage wallet for you. So this is your 12 marker storage wallet. £7.60 or $10.80 for this. So let me, in fact, before I open it, if I turn it round, you can see it's got lots of glitter on it. It's very pretty. You have got this lovely little zip pocket, so you can be popping some bits in there. I love the fact that if there's an area, then it's used with a pocket or some storage or something like that. Mm-hmm. There's a conversation about tea bags going on. I don't know if someone wants a cup of tea, if they're talking about tea bag folding.
I think they're asking whether or not we're going to get time to do tea bag folding before the end of the show. I don't know if we're going to do that.
Well, I've got my bits ready, so if we get a chance to do that.
We've only got 10 minutes, so we'll have to make a decision. Do you want to do it?
I'm happy to do it.
What are you going to do it with?
Some linen cardstock. I want to show
so we can get the details of the linen cardstock.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we totally need to do it.
Totally need to do it. Absolutely. Right, so your 12 marker storage, you can pop your normal markers in here, but what is good about this is my tri-blend. So it's the perfect size for your tri-blends. So again, if you are going somewhere to do your crafting, let me pop that in so you can see that it does fit in there. It fits in beautifully and it closes, obviously, with your 12 in there. You can look how glittery it is. So pretty.
Oh dear.
Yours may or may not glitter like that, depending on how much glitter you use.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a fabulous little storage wallet. Absolutely brilliant if you do go away crafting. But again, platinum price, £7.60 or $10.80 for that lovely little wallet.
I love going home to Laura at the end of an evening covered in glitter, and she knows the reason why.
And she doesn't even question
No,
it.
she doesn't even. Can you imagine any other job? Why are you covered in glitter? I just go home absolutely covered in the stuff. Evening, darling. Hello, don't I look sparkly tonight? Yeah, I saw you coming from about 5 miles off. Right, so there's plenty more storage opportunities for you on the website as well. We've got the raspberry tote in there. We've also got storage wallets for all of your plates. Best thing to do is hit the website. Someone was asking as well, just before we do this, Emma, how do you find the items included in the flash sale? It's on the home page of the website. So literally go to crafterscompanion.com.co.uk or .eu, it's fine, and then you'll click on it. It literally says flash sale, 30% off. You click on that and that is there for you. Linen card we've got on the show as well. A bundle for you, 3-piece selection. We thought we'd just finish off with a little quick demonstration with the linen card, seeing as it's proved very popular. And what we're going to do, Michelle, some folding?
Some tea bag folding.
Okay.
I just thought, are you going to tea bag fold with me?
Well, I'll watch, I'll see.
Okay.
Because it's one of these things where you go, oh, it's really, really easy. And then I'll be like, oh,
it is, I promise.
Okay, let's have a look.
So tea bag folding, we're going to make like a little Christmas tree. So this is a very nice and easy, simple one. You need square pieces of cards. So we've started at 6x6. I've got 5x5, 4x4, 3x3, and I've already created a little 2x2 one next to me. So what you're going to do, either with your scoreboard or without.
Am I doing this as well?
Yeah, do it. You're going to fold it in half.
Right, yeah.
Okay, do you want, if you want to score it, you don't need my. So give it a nice burnish once it's in half.
Right.
And then you're going to open it up.
Ta-da! Yep.
Brilliant, and you're going to fold it the other way.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're going to score that as well. Give it a nice burnish. I'll go use that side.
I feel like I'm back on tour with Sarah. This is what she was making me do on the stage.
Ah,
Not this. We were folding napkins, making Christmas trees out of napkins.
Yes. And then corner to corner. We're going to go corner to corner as well.
Oh, right.
So.
Both diagonals, yeah?
Both diagonals, yeah. And again, use your tool to give it a good burnish.
Okay.
So this is why I said, if you're doing it on a linen cardstock, you might want to use your scoreboard.
This reminds me of, remember the things in the playground?
Yes, yeah.
I don't remember what they were called.
Well, they're like a fortune teller or something.
Yeah, and I always used to end up with the one that said like, you stink or something like that. Yeah, I was like, every single time, I never got one which was like, oh, you're great, you know. Fell for it every time. Right, yeah.
Right, so then.
So I'm bashing you with me.
That's all right. It's all right. I've had worse. Open it back up.
Yeah.
And then fold it that way.
That way?
So in half, yeah. And this side here, you're going to pop it and push it in.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And do the same at the other side.
Yeah.
Pop it and push it in and you end up with that triangle.
Yes!
Yeah. And then holding your thumb there to allow that bit to fold over, you're going to bring it over to that middle score line. So the smaller this gets, the harder it gets with a linen cardstock.
Like that?
But yeah, fold it over and burnish it.
Right.
And then just open it back out of the way so you can do the same with the other side. So just fold it over and then burnish that piece.
Again in my ear, 5 minutes left of the show. Yeah, 5 minutes, we've got enough time. That's a matter of opinion. Yeah.
And then bring them both forward.
Yeah.
And that's your tea bag fold.
Oh, okay. Mine's not quite joined up, but you know.
It does. The thing is, it doesn't necessarily matter if it folds all the way to the middle. So what you're going to do is then you're going to end up other way, Michelle.
Ah.
So they're going to go up in size.
Yeah.
You're going to glue them together using as many as you want. So if I turn that round, so
like
that's just how two go together.
Okay.
If you've got 5 or 6, you can see how that creates a beautiful Christmas tree. So do you want to score another one?
Have we got time?
Do we have time?
Any comment? Oh no, we're good for comments right now. Okay, so let's see if I can remember. So we go across like that, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then we go across the other way.
Yeah.
Am I slowing you down?
No, no, absolutely not.
That way. So there we go. Let's put it in demo of the day. Is that good? Okay, that's that. Yeah.
And then you corner to corner again.
Diagonal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And both ways.
I feel like I've missed out a step, have I not?
No.
Oh.
No, I've waited for you.
Okay. Believe in yourself, for saying in my ear. Okay. Yeah.
And then
way.
the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. This is fun.
It's a nice simple one, but it creates the most beautiful Christmas tree on your front of your card.
Why is it called tea bag folding?
I don't know.
It is a bit like, it is like origami, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not sure of the origins of the word of tea bag folding. So you open it back up and then you fold it in half, and that's when you pop your corners in.
Oh, yeah.
Or your sides.
Yeah.
And then you've created that lovely triangle.
How quick was that this time? Come on.
And then you try, well, you do.
Yeah.
Score one over to the middle, fold it over to the middle, and then burnish it. Bring in your other side. That jewel of the scoring tools.
Hang guard! Hang guard! Is it, yeah. I should come over this time more often and do some crafting with you guys, but then you never get anything done. I've just been mucking about the whole time. Yeah.
And then fold them back together. So I've got 2 here, so we're going to pop. So you just pop it in the middle of each one. You've got that one there. Bring that one in, and then the bottom one. There you go.
Yeah.
You would obviously glue those together, but you've got a lovely tea bag folded Christmas tree.
And the demo of the show vote goes to Ben and Michelle. What did you do now? Just stick that.
Yeah, so I mean, I've just popped them in, but you glue them flat, and you can just pop them all in, put them on front of your card. Or what you can do is create another one, exactly the same. Put it back to back, so stick another one on the back, and then you can stand it up, and you're going to have like sort of a 3D stand it up one. But it does look absolutely lovely. It's so simple. What was the 6 folds on there? If that's, yeah. Am I glittery?
Glue flakes on your face. That was really good fun.
It was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Are we actually putting that in the... Oh, Dean! He's not going to let us put it in the...
So mean. I'll glue it together and we'll put it in.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's the last time I come over this side and help out. He's going to put it up for the vote of the day.
And so it should.
Thanks, everybody, for a fantastic show. Hopefully, we've managed to cover off lots of kind of tutorials when it comes to cardstock and paper. And what else have we done? Vellum, adhesives.
A bit of storage.
Bit of tea bag folding. I mean, what more could you want, really? Thanks so much for watching. Remember to keep checking out your basket. Remember to keep checking out that 30% off flash sale, paper and card. Launch party's coming your way in an hour's time. Cheers to you coming up. What else we got?
The
Rub-ons.
Rub-on foils. Cheers to you.
And rub-on
Rub-on
foils. Cheers to you. And rub-on foils. Plus more. Until then, bye for now.